I simply love to play and I love to spin stories.
Well, you sound very confident when you speak now, so you must be confident. You must have a lot of knowledge, much knowledge. Hello,
So
how are you?
I'm right as rain, sir. How about you? Thanks for asking.
You're right as rain. Fantastic. I'm well, thank you. My name is Tyler. What's your name?
My name is Havisha.
Havisha. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
You're from India, okay. And where in India are you from?
I'm from the southern part of India,
Okay. Which city?
Bangalore,
Bangalore. Okay, I've heard of Bangalore. Can you tell me why are you interested in improving your English?
because it's a global language.
Of course, yes. Everything's in English now. Business, tourism, travel. And is it true? So in India, most people learn English from a young age. That's correct.
I don't know that, but most people here don't have English as their first language.
Okay. And so, are you? How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, you're in school?
No, I'm not.
Or-
Yes, school is going on.
You're going to okay. So, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself? What do you know? What you would like to do when you're finished school?
I'll have to just tell this whole story of school to my mother, and and after that, after that, my mother will give me some lectures about my school. Was it right? Was it wrong? Was it nice? Was it wrong? I'll have to listen about it.
Okay. So
And
you're go
and
ahead.
and after that, I'll have I'll just yes, I will have a I'll start playing when my mother will start scolding me for going for to study because my half yearly exams are just coming up in the next week. So I will have to sit down and study a whole day, but not whole day. I'll sit for some 5-10 minutes. I'll get up, play. That's all my daily routine, and then back to
Okay, okay. So your mother it doesn't approve of what you want to do or what you like to do.
sorry, sir, I did not understand you.
So your mother, so she doesn't approve of what you do, like what you do when you're in school or out of school. That's why she lectures you.
No, I did not mean to say that. I meant to say first suppose I did some if I did something good, my mother will praise me for that and give me a lecture that you should do this. And if I did something bad, my mother will explain me even for a longer time.
Ah, okay.
And sometimes when I would say boring lecture, then my mother would simply talk about what's up.
What's up? Okay. Okay. So do you know what you would like to do when you're older? Do you have any plans for anything like career, travel, family?
No, I have not any future plan yet. But yes, I have a future plan to help the people who are needy and less fortunate. That was the question I was just thinking to ask in the beginning of the lesson or before the lesson.
That's very kind of you.
Thank you, sir.
So you're welcome. Can you tell me what do you like to do for fun? Can you tell me about your hobbies?
I simply love to play and I love to spin stories.
You love to spin stories.
Yes.
You like to spin stories? Okay, so what kind of stories do you like to spin?
I love to spin funny and uh, fantastic stories.
Like fantasy? Like fantasy stories? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you're a fan of fiction. You like fiction.
Yes.
Okay. And when you spin these stories, is it just for yourself or do you ever share them with your friends or family?
I only share them with my family. I don't share them with my friends
Why don't you share that with your friends?
because there are some topics which they will not like. The topic which I spin stories on, they may not like, or it may just do something, or they may not like it. So I don't like it to share it. Anyways, I
Okay.
love to share it with my family most.
Okay. Okay, that's okay.
And I
So
And first of all, I don't like to tell them my story because they never ask for it.
So they don't show any interest in your stories. Okay. And this is
No,
your friends.
I mean, my friends will not means they will not ask me tell me a story. Then if they tell me a story, I'll say. But if they don't tell that yes, okay, now it's been a story, I will not say.
Okay, so they don't ask you very often, but if they did, you would tell them a story, but they don't very often. Okay. Can you tell me about some stories that you write? Is there something that you can share with me?
I don't write stories. I keep them in my mind, and as a result, I forget them very easily.
Oh, you forget them easy. Okay. So is there something that you a story that you've come up with in your mind recently that you can share with me?
Not as such, but there is only one story I've written in which I changed a scene to another scene. But that's not a real story, I guess.
That's okay. Can you tell me about it? Can you share that with me?
Yes, I can. There was a person who was very mischievous, and then one day he did a very very mischievous thing. For that he was punished. He was tied. I mean, he was a child, was tied from a pillar.
Okay, okay, interesting. So you say this person is very mischievous. What did he do? You said he committed a mischievous act. So what did he do specifically?
He broke glass or
He
some.
broke glass. Okay.
Yeah, he did not break glass. He broke a pot.
I'm sorry. He broke
Pot.
a pot. He broke a pot. Okay. And so in your mind, do you think he did he break this on purpose or was it an accident? Was it by mistake?
He did it on purpose.
He did it on purpose. Okay. So he broke a pot on purpose, and so for that he was tied to a pillar.
He was angry and he broke a pot.
He's angry. Okay. Why was he angry?
He was angry because his parent did not let him have something, so he was angry and broke the pot.
So do you think it's okay? So when someone tells us we can't have something, do you think it's okay to express our anger?
No, if it's someone who's not known or not our family member, it's not right to do that. But if someone is our family member, it's fine expressing.
It's
But
okay. So it's okay to express your anger, but what about breaking their things? That's not okay, right?
that was not right. That was not right. Like my sister, who cries so much, shouts so much that if you're in America and I'm here, if she shouts with her willpower, it will reach you loudly.
Okay. Is your
That
is your sis is your sister younger or older than you?
she's younger than me.
Okay. So she
Mm.
gets very upset sometimes and she shouts very loud.
Yeah, she shouts so much that our ears will shut. It as if our ears will start burning. That much shout loudly will shout, and then whatever she says, we have to give. She will be crying and all. That way, I think we can express our anger.
So when your sister does this, does she get her way? Do your parents give in to her tantrum, or do they scold her or give her discipline?
Ah, yes. My mother and father say that there are parents who beat their children black and blue instead of slapping them. They do this and that. That's my mother's pet dialogue every time the whole day. If we take one day or 1 hour, she will say this dialogue 5 times.
Okay. It sounds like your mother is a bit of a stern woman. Is she very serious?
Sometimes when exams are running up, then exams around the corner, my mother is very serious. And first of all, my father is B plus blood group, my mother is O plus blood group. So I'm also B plus, my brother is O plus. So we have got a team, me, my father, and my sister. have a group that we are B plus, and my mother and my brother have a group they're O plus, and we fight who will be right, who will be wrong. Is our B plus blood groups intelligent or our O plus blood groups more intelligent? We'll fight for this and that. My mother and my brother will be one. Me, my father, and my sister will be one. But actually, my sister does not. She neither supports this B plus team, or either nor she supports this O plus team because she is very busy in her crying.
So you have a very competitive family. Okay, so who wins? So which team wins? Do you think does your team win or does
My team surely wins. Anyways, my father is English dictionary. You ask
your
any
father is
me,
an
yeah,
really?
more
So I
than,
could add
yeah,
any vocabulary, anything I can ask him, and he'll give me a definition.
yes, anything, any idiom, phrase, anything. He's a master with all that. He's English dictionary, and my mother is Hindi dictionary. Hindi is my mother tongue.
Okay, I see. So your father's a very smart man then. He's a very intelligent man.
Smarter because my mother is half Hindi dictionary. Hindi is my mother tongue.
Do you so at home, do you speak Hindi more or English more?
At home, I speak Hindi more.
Okay. And what about in school?
At school, I speak English more, but really, I don't talk with anybody. How will I speak? But still, I have children in the school who are saying you're confident, whereas I don't speak at all.
Well, you sound very confident when you speak now. So you must be confident. You must have a lot of knowledge, much knowledge of the English language.
I don't have knowledge exactly. The knowledge I have learned is just because of my father.
Okay, so he's giving you lots of practice.
Yes,
So does this mean you can speak with your friends in English at school as well?
means I can speak. I will speak in a normal, formal way with my friends. And
Okay.
anyways, I don't speak much in my class. I simply do my work because it's a lot of incomplete.
Okay. All right. It was nice to meet you, Havisha.
Same here.
Physical side.